Hey guys, it's your girl Nosh. I wanted to say happy birthday to all my Sagittariuses out there, first and foremost, before I start. And second of all, I was going to say, if this is your first time at this channel, please subscribe and hit the notification button. So every time I post up, you can have a warning that I'm posting a video. And third, and most importantly, guys, I'm really sorry about my absence. I'm back. For how long, I don't know. I tend to do these readings out of feeling and intuition. Like, I'll get called or I'll get pulled and you know, and I'll do a certain month or I'll do a certain, you know, timeline. So please forgive me if I'm not on here all the time and consistently. Like I said, I try to follow my heart as much as I can. And lately, my heart's been with my family. My sister just had a baby, so I've been like, you know, hanging out with her and getting the new experience of my niece, and which is such a joy, I gotta say. Like, babies are awesome. I love children. They're like the best thing out there. Animals and babies are my favorite. If you know me, you know that. I always say that dogs and children are the best people. Let me not continue and instead let me get into your reading. This reading is going to be for Sagittarius because after all, this is Sagittarius month. My birthday was a couple weeks ago, so I had a lot of fun with that. And I hope the Sagittarius out there, you guys are enjoying it. For those of you who've had your birthday, happy birthday. And for those of you whose birthday's coming, happy birthday to you too, guys. Be safe and let's get into your reading. So Sagittarius, we're going to be doing the second half of December. So this is going to be the I think I'm going to call it the winter solstice reading. And I just want to say, universe, spirit guides, ascending masters, angels, can you please help me give the message that I need to give tonight to my Sages for the second half of December. All right, 3 cards, please. 3 cards. So let's do 3 cards for Sages for the second half of December. 3 cards for Sages. To have this. 3 cards for Sagittarius. Actually, 2 more cards for Sagittarius, please. 2 more cards for Sagittarius. 2 more cards for Sag. And there we go. All right. So, starting with, guys, starting with the reading, we have the High Priestess. We have the 8 of Cups, and then we have the 7 of Cups. As you guys have noticed, there's a lot of cups. We'll get to the High Priestess in a second, but there's a lot of cups here. A lot of cups. I just want to point that out. And I just also want to explain that when we have cups in a reading, especially cups that are like this, it definitely means emotions. A lot of feelings. When I think of cups, or when cups are involved in cards, it's always emotions, it's feelings, it's how you feel about a certain situation. And since it's a water card, both cards are water cards, and we all know water involves with emotions. So beginning, you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card of a person who's calm, collected, they're intuitive, they're wise. Now, Sagittarius, you could be this person as the weeks have gone by, where you've become wiser. You've listened to something, you've understood something, or something has made you transform into a wiser person. Or it could be something that where you made a mistake before, or you were looking into something and now you're looking at it more wisely. Now, these are the different terms that can come into play. But overall, the High Priestess is always somebody that's, I'm not gonna say she's old. She could be an older person around you who knows a lot, who's very intuitive, who's very spiritual. That's another word I want to use. This person, the High Priestess, is a spiritual person. Again, the only thing that keeps coming to my mind when I think of the High Priestess is wise. Someone who's wise beyond their years, or just someone who's wise in general, who's gone through life, who understands things. She's not like a divorcee or something, or like a grandma or something. This is just someone who life has made this person wise. because of the choices that they've made, the journey that they've taken, the things that they've decided to choose in life to do has made them a wise person. Now, you could be acting like this, like I said, in the past, where you became this person where you were immature, or you were very laid back about certain decisions, and you weren't looking at something interestingly, or you didn't think it was worth it. But now you're looking at it in a sense where you're wiser looking at it, or whatever's coming towards you, you're matching the energy as a wise person, as someone going forward who's wise. And High Priestess also, I want to say, is I've been working with cards a lot, like one by one. I've been trying to read up on them, and every time I've looked at the High Priestess, especially in a love reading, it comes across as someone who's, you know, who's nurturing, who's caring. Again, it's kind of like that mom type of person, but not so much as a mom figure, like a Queen of Pentacles would be, or I would say like a Queen of Cups would be. This is more of a person. The High Priestess is someone who's like, she could be a priest. He could be a priest. You know, if you're a Sag male watching this, you know, you could be a priest yourself, someone who's interested in spirituality, and you've gained that perspective in your life, or that point in your life where you are this person. You're embodying the High Priestess in a sense where you are so much knowledgeable than you were before. You know the things that you need to know in order to move forward. You are listening to your soul. You are listening to your heart. Or you could be someone who's getting readings done. Like this High Priestess could be me for you right now, doing the reading for you, giving you knowledge, giving you wisdom that you need to understand or relate to. So that's the first thing I wanted to go over with you. So you guys are in a situation, or in a part of your life where you're really, really wise right now. Okay? Which is a good thing, because we all know Sagittarius is, we like to play around a lot. We're very happy people, but we do also know how to be serious. We may not, you know, exercise that very well, where we may laugh at seriousness, but I feel like that helps us kind of like, you know, deal with it, where I guess, you know, Taurus would get, you know, upset and keep quiet, where Cancer would cry about it instead of, you know, cry to themselves about it. Leo would just not even say anything, just look at you like, I see Aries at like, yes, Aries would just rawr, like, you know, let you know that you hurt them, where Sages, we laugh about it. We're like, okay, you know what, it's fine, it's good. So I feel like, you know, whatever happened, somebody did something to you, or you came across a situation, but you are being wise about it now. Okay, now the card in the middle that you have is the Eight of Cups. Okay, and as you can see, you see where the moon is up here and the guy is walking away. It's like he's walking away from all these emotions. All these cups are lined up with feelings in them. Like, you know, like you're in a way, Sagittarius, you're looking at this like, you know what? I tried. I did what I could. No more. Now I'm just going to walk off. But because you're walking off into a distance with red on, I kind of feel like you have a new beginning coming this way. I mean, you could turn around and you can look at the cups. You know, you could try to work the situation out that you're walking away from. But I feel that you feel, excuse me, that you've already given it so much. You've given it your emotions, your feeling, everything that you've had. My readings always go out for more of love readings, as you guys know. So I kind of feel like I want to put it in this sense where, Sag, you loved someone, you cared about someone, or you still care about someone and you still love someone, but you're walking away. It's like you've had enough. It's like it's too much. It's too many emotions. It's driving you crazy. Especially with the moon out. It's like, you know how when the moon is full, when the moon is pregnant, right? It is full. And it's in the sky. It's overwhelmed with everything. It's literally, it's so full. It's so bright. You know, it starts off just like a new moon. It's like no bigger than a thumbnail in the sky, right? And then it grows to become this big, giant light. This beautiful light in the sky. And it becomes so full. What I'm trying to say is, and as it becomes full, it pulls at the water in the ocean. It pulls at the emotion. So in a way, this card is saying, look, the full moon is up. I've gotten to the phase where, you know what, I've had it up to here. That's what I want to say. It's like you've had it up to here. Like with the emotions, it's like, oh my God, like I'm trying. And I feel like whatever you're trying, it's not doing anything. Now, I kind of want to say you could do two things. You can turn around and you can watch the cups keep filling up and having your emotions overflow. Or you could walk away, and in this card, this is kind of what you're doing. You're walking off into another direction where there is no water over there. It's so much more calmer in this. It's, you know, so much more calmer than this. Like there's no cups over here. It feels like there's no, things are easier over here. Because I feel like here, it's more like, you know, you sit around and you think about the situation over and over. Like, what am I supposed to do? Should I stay? Should I go? Should I deal with this? Should I not deal with this? And I feel like you're coming to a point, which it might be this week or next week, where you're slowly getting to that situation where you're like, you know what? I could do better. Maybe I can find someone else who can treat me better, who can give me the attention I'm looking for, or the love that I'm looking for. And that's a good thing because you're opening yourself up. Usually when people look at Eight of Cups, it's kind of like, oh, you're walking away from something. I always look at it like this way. You're walking away from something and the universe is going to give you something else. You know, sometimes we get lost in, should we go, should we stay? And I always feel like, you know what? You should give it a chance to do what your heart is saying. If your heart is telling you to stay and work it out, stay and work it out. What's the worst that's going to happen? It's not going to work. You're going to find out and then eventually you're going to leave, you know? Or you take the leap and you walk away from it and you try something else and then you come back to it. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, relationships don't work like that. You can't just walk away from something and come back to it. Maybe it's a Sagittarius perspective, but I always feel that, you know what? If you are not happy where you are, then you should walk away from it. That's the best advice I can give. And I guess people are you gonna hate me for it? You know, those cross watching, like, oh, you're telling Sag to leave. I'm not telling Sag to leave or anything. All I'm saying is, if you're not happy, you're allowed to leave. You can do whatever it is that you want. You don't have to stay there and cause stress on yourself and to this other person. Again, for all you know, you're blocking that person from a blessing, and as you're blocking yourself from a blessing, always keep that in mind. The only reason why I'm saying that, you know, the whole walking off into a new direction is because your next card is the Seven of Cups. Yep, Seven of Cups. I had to count that for a second. Seven of Cups, easy, options. Options where you are walking away thinking there is, you know, like, okay, what's coming up? You have options. You have, ladies, if this is a Sagittarius lady watching it, or, you know, men watching it, you guys have suitors. There's people interested in you. You know, you have that vibe this month. We have that vibe all the time. Sorry. But yeah, you have options. You have options in anything you put your hands on. Everybody's looking at you right now. You know, so I kind of feel like where you're staring at this one situation, you have all these things looking at you like, hey, what's up? Turn around. So I hope that you guys are a little more hopeful and optimistic about what you're going to do, because you do have options out there. Like, say this is a situation where there's that one guy you like, or there's that one girl you like, and you're not getting the attention from them that you want. So you're walking away because you put all your emotions in their cup and you got nothing back. It's okay. You can walk away because guess what? You have options out there. You know, you will find someone, or, you know, if it's a job that you've had enough with and you're walking away from it, you will find something out there. And the only reason I'm saying that is because you are the High Priestess. Or you're listening to me and I'm telling you this is going to happen. But yeah, this is right here saying that you're wiser. Where you went from dealing with these emotions to now, you have options. There you go. You got people out there like, who is this? Sagittarius looking so fine lately. Who is this? What's going on? And it's all about how you carry yourself, guys. Yeah, so tonight's reading is basically, you know, if you guys do decide to walk away from these emotions, it's okay. You have options out there. But you have to be careful, because sometimes when there's too many options, you don't know what to do. If you're anything like me, too many options scare me. It's like, whoa, what do I pick? Which one do I? And then that's when, you know, I get picky. That's my Mars and Virgo that kicks in, and I get picky. So, you know, whatever you decide to do, just listen to your intuition, and your intuition will guide you. I'm going to be probably saying this throughout all the videos, but listening to your intuition right now is very important. Very, very important, because that's what's going to lead us out. Yep. There you go. Tarot card. Don't get afraid. Love the Tower. Love the Tower. Don't fear the Tower. You got the Tower card. Something ended. An cycle ended. You ended something. That's why you have these options. You got options because something ended. Something ended that was really a burden for you. I feel like the next card I pull out might be the Wands. Yep. Nope, it's the Four of Swords upside down. Coming out of rest. Something ended and it pulled you out of your slumber. Like you realized. You realized, yep, I got options. I got options. There you go. I hope that's a good happy birthday reading for you, right? Good birthday reading. Tower card. Again, don't fear the Tower. I feel like the Tower came because you know what? Something had to end because you weren't letting it go. Like some information came, something came, and it just totally like shocked you. Now this could be good or bad. Like for instance, you know, you found out someone's moving away. And you're like, oh man, nah, it's gonna end now. Or your job is moving away. Now you gotta look for a new job and you got options. Your boyfriend moved away. This is so mean. If he doesn't want to be with you anymore, you got options. You know, there you go. Or in the sense where, you know, if you're in a relationship and you found something out, the Tower card means something that breaks down to make a better foundation. Something ended so you could have a better foundation, especially if the fact that you got Four of Swords upside down. Four of Swords like this would have been like, you know, you're tired, you need to rest, but no, you're good. So the Tower is telling me that it was a good Tower moment. I mean, I don't think there's ever a bad Tower moment. It's all in perspective because everything in your life that's not good for you, and if it ends, that's actually a good thing for you, not against you. So, and you have the Four of Swords upside down, meaning you can move now. You can play whatever, you know, piece you want to play now because you know what you're doing. High Priestess, you're wise now. See? So guys, I think this is a really good reading for you guys. I'm really happy. And I'm happy for myself too since I'm a Sag. Hoo-hoo. The hell was that? A whistle and a hoo-hoo? So guys, again, I'm really happy that your reading came out like this. It was very positive vibes. I'm feeling it. I kind of was thrown off because of the Eight of Cups, like, oh crap, you know, like what are we walking away from? But you know what? No matter what you walk away from, it had to end. Better or worse, it had to end. Now, again, it ended either it could because it wasn't good for you at all, or it ended because now it will be good for you. Always take it that way. So whatever resonates with you, like if something like you just got divorced, okay, that ended. Now you have options to move on and find a better life with someone else. Or, you know, better job, another hobby. I always look at it in a divorce sense, like, you know what, you could take back your life now and you have so many options to do so many different things. Go on vacation, go to school, you know, go visit family, go do this, especially with Christmas coming around. I just don't want you to feel sad about anything. There's nothing to be sad about. Whatever something happens, it happens for a reason. Just remember that. Whether it may be good or bad, it's always best for that person's highest good. So don't ever take anything in a sense like, oh, why is this happening to me? It's not why this is happening to you. It's more like, you know what? It's good that it's happening to you. Because you know what? You're moving on now. You're finishing up cycles. Like today, I saw 9999. And I was like, wow, thank you. Thank you, universe. I finished a cycle. Most likely a karmic cycle. It's a little personal, so I don't want to go into it. But it was a personal, you know, karmic cycle that I overcame and I feel very proud of. And that's why it makes a lot of sense. Like, you know, when things end in our life, you know, it's a good thing sometimes. No need to hold on to something that's draining you. Remember that, all right? And also remember to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell, so this way when I post up another video, you guys can, you know, see it. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. All right, guys, take care. Love ya.